What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. X is a very interesting social media network because a lot of things go on there that I had not really understood about. And I follow certain people there, Tariq Nasheed being one of them. But this tweet I actually got from someone else. And basically, Tariq Nasheed posted this. So we are divisive when we want to separate from these tethered Kamala supporters who are anti-FBA bed wenches who spent years on social media calling us cicadas. Now, I was interested in this particular take because he screenshotted a woman by the name of Auntie Teta. Now, for those of you who would like to know who Auntie Teta is, here is Auntie Teta.
Y'all, I bought a light, I bought a tripod, I got a mic. The tripod comes with a little thingy. I just push the button and it records. It's a regular with me because content creator of life. I'm about to change all. Oh God, I'm going to be such a nuisance and I apologize in advance, but yeah. Oh wait, I should stop it. How do I stop it?
So that's just a brief introduction to her. She seems to be a woman with a strong Nigerian accent. She's also a chef. If you look at this here, Chef Teta. She had a Twitter space post on this one. It says, join me to discuss how to turn your passion into successful events. So basically, this seems like she is a chef. And from what I understand, she's right now in Lagos, Nigeria. I believe that she also has American citizenship, in which she has grown up in both places. Okay? Now, let's look at Auntie Teta's ideology about black men. Okay, now she's in Nigeria currently, but look at this. I really hope Kamala wins. She's really the best move for America right now. Another Trump presidency will be so disastrous. Also, the guy is a felon, Fogosaki. Fogosake, I don't know what that means. Black American women are dragging a white guy because he hates braids. Apparently, this makes him racist and is degrading to black women. It's like Akata people don't have enough problems on earth. Shaking my head. This is in 2018. So she was referring to African Americans, or FBA, as Akata. Now this one is just 2019, January 16th. He couldn't call the cops because he was beating her, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I avoided jail time. He also told his boys he had been mugged to save face. Gave my girl an ultimatum that night. Y'all meet Olowo prison. No more Akata friends for me. So no more African American friends for me. Then on October 22nd, 2024, after these screenshots have come out about her, then she was this. There's never a time black American men enter my mentions and it's good. There's a specific type of black American man that should really just be put out to pasture. So I don't really know what that means, to put out to pasture. That means, should they be slaughtered? Is that what she means? Should they be out in the field like cows? I'm not sure, but definitely it's a distasteful thing to say. And she's not the only lady that I've seen on social media who's Nigerian, who says things about black men.
So I don't date American black men. I have never dated an American black man, and my reasons are quite simple. So a few days ago, I made a video about coffee dates, and I basically talked about how I would never accept a coffee date as a first date. I think it's low effort and it's just not my thing. Surprisingly enough, and I was genuinely surprised, 98% of the commenters and the people that were upset were American black men. So shocked because I didn't think that video would land on their For You page, but it did, and hundreds of them, hundreds, were crying on my shoulder over the fact that I would not drink bean juice on a first date with a man or with anyone. They were in my comments calling me all types of names, saying that I'm a gold digger and saying that I'm this and that. And then Unprovoked, they started attacking me for my looks. By the way, I was so nice in that video. I did not insult anyone in that video, but they were insulting me. They were coming at me for my skin color, saying that I'm too dark and that I shouldn't have any standards. They were coming at me for my Afrocentric features. They were coming at me because I have an Afrocentric hairstyle in. Black American men honestly have this habit of attacking Black women for the way that they look, especially if you are a darker skinned woman or you have more Afrocentric features. They will attack you. So the fact that they came at me for my looks unprovoked is not surprising to me at all. So reading the comments and watching the stitches, it brought up a discussion between me and my parents about why I don't date American Black men. American Black men generally do not value courtship, traditionalism, or even marriage. And I'm not saying that all American Black men are like this, but a large majority are. They will berate you, break you down, and take advantage of you. I don't know why, but the sight of seeing a Black woman, a dark-skinned Black woman, having standards really does bother them. Maybe it's because in their mind, nobody ever talks about this, but they believe Black women, dark-skinned Black women, deserve crumbs.
So now, with this being the case, a lot of the brothers responded to this woman. And by the way, I have this picture of her. This is what she looks like. She, if you could see her in these sandals and those, seeing what she looks like, that's her. Okay. That's her. So you see the Jumpman sandals on, she got the crutch. This is her now. Okay. Now at a certain point, she used to like a white man. Oh, Mikey, do I have that I'm so happy to be dating a white boy look on my face? LMAO. This is like some years after, right? So brothers started responding to them on social media. Now, once you put this comment up, brother goes, I'm Nigerian. You African women are just as racist towards African American men as the whites. She then says, doesn't matter how many times you tweet, I'm Nigerian, we know you aren't. Kusho Koro, my friend. Then there's some old tweets of Chance, the rapper, says, Black women, you deserve better. And then she goes, then Black men, this is true. So basically she's been throwing shots at Black men the whole time. Now, brother started coming after her. Black men should F with B's who are failed swirlers and hate us. We don't move like that. You don't even have no ties to us, so why the F are you constantly speaking on us? Now, the other person goes this, because she's upset that y'all aren't checking for her unattractive behind. So she gets on here venting that frustration. Everyone knows this B is lying. Even her own people know she is no ways Black men's type at all. She spoke herself. Africans would choose the Black race over the whites without thinking twice. She's a moron. Please ignore her. Always a face African saying some BS. Maybe you should keep Black American men out of your mouth and you wouldn't have to worry about them in your mention. So my thing is this. I believe that this one example represents all Nigerians. No, okay? However, this stuff does happen a lot more than folks want to give it credit for. Okay, like I said, I live in Africa. I've been exposed to the Pan-African community for a while, and it's not really, the amount of hatred towards African Americans. It's even worse inside of these groups, okay, with people they have disdain for. But at the same time, what I would say is for those people who are like this, I agree they should just be ignored. There are plenty of people in the African American community or in the African community or the Black world that will and desire to work with us at certain points, okay? This is something that I believe that is there, that is an opportunity. And yes, we are gonna have the tether kind of people, whatever, that don't want to add any value. I come across those folks all the time, whether they're from the diaspora or whether they're on the continent or sometimes even in the Black community. And the thing that we gotta do as Black Americans is that we need to make sure people give us value. And a lot of times I'm gonna tell you, people can have this attitude and talk like this about you, and then at the same time, will want to be around you trying to help you. I've had a really bad situation like that, where somebody who really was speaking like her as African American, but want to be around you, around your circles. I had to get rid of that person, okay? When you find out the real. And so I would not personally take this personal as the whole group, because you'd be surprised at the same time of how many Africans will help you as African American over maybe somebody else. I've seen that many times. Most people, if you're cool with them, they'll be okay with you. But we have a problem for just over giving and not making people give us value. And that's why we always suffer a lot. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.